Hi everyone, this is Lisa with Lisa's Coloring Corner. If you're new here, hi and welcome to the channel. And if you're back, welcome back. Arrtx sent me 2 sets of acrylic markers to show you guys. So thank you very much to Arrtx to send me these to show you guys on my channel. We have a 30 color set here. And this is a 12 color set. So this is a 10 millimeter. I believe these are the larger tipped markers. We'll take a look. And this says water-based and brush tip, bright and opaque, available on different surfaces. So brush tip on these. I have not opened these. Let's do that together. Oh, they come in this nice box. We'll take a look at the box. I see there are colors on the back. So, yes, we do have a color palette. There is a number on each. Now, I did not make up, a lot of times when I do swatching videos, I make up like a preliminary color chart when I swatch. I didn't for these because I'm not sure if the numbers are even on the markers themselves. I guess we shall find out. Then this is the larger tip, and they do come in these nice boxes. They're nice heavy-duty cardboard, so they can be left in these boxes, which is nice. Nice storage for them. So let's take a look at this set first. Like I said, really nice box. We do have a thank you card here. Has social media information on it. Ooh, aren't they pretty? Ooh. I wasn't sure if these were all going to need priming or not, but they don't. They're not the true, no, there's no bead inside. So it does say acrylic marker. Now, it must not be the true acrylic paint pens because those would have to be primed and they have that mixer bead inside. So it does say, let me zoom you in a little bit. So it does say acrylic marker, high adhesion. It does say brush. And there's a QR code on the back. I don't think that indicates that you can buy these separately, though. Recap after use. Good tip. Speaking of tips, oh, it comes to a nice fine tip. Ah, interesting. So we'll see how these work. So I'm assuming we have more than one layer in here. So we'll take a look at that once we swatch these out. So all I did was I got a piece of heavier paper here. We're just going to swatch out each one. There is not a color number on here. So, you know, I guess you could take the numbers on the bottom, put a label on them if you wanted to. Let me put them over here. I'm just going to swatch them in the order that they are in the box. They look like they're in a pretty good order. This first one's a bugger to get out, but after that it looks like they should be okay. So we are zoomed in nicely. So we have a nice white, which always comes in handy. We use white quite a bit, don't we? Nice bright yellow. Ooh, these do color very nicely. It's a real pale buttercup yellow. So I would put that before the bright yellow. Kind of a dark yellow, sort of an ochre color. Pretty pink. So yeah, these definitely are not your like paint pens at all. Those pretty, ooh, pretty pastels looks like. beautiful pale pink. We have, looks like 4 pinks in this top layer. Ooh, pretty, like salmon pink. Very nice brush tips. I like these. So you can color, you know, fill in quite, you know, a bit at once, very thickly, and then very fine tip also. Here we have a red. And then some blues. Nice sky blue. Very pretty. Let's move up. Curious to see how big of a tip the others have. Oh, I love that color. Looks to be a lilac color. Seems like the cap colors pretty closely, you know, represent what color is in the marker. Okay, then we have this heavy cardboard. Didn't it say there were 36 in here? I'm assuming this comes out. And there should be another layer. Yep. Okay. So it is a very nice heavy duty box. I love the storage. So this is another very heavy duty cardboard. So here are the rest of the colors. So we have a few more purples, some greens, grays. We do only have one brown. Unfortunate, right? So a nice lilac color. I'm going to put these up here so I can put them back in each layer. Kind of a grayish purple. Ooh, this looks to be like a pretty color. Yes. You know me and my purples. Okay, I'm going to save the brown because I do put that before the grays. Looks like a pretty mint green. Oh, we do have some pretty pastel colors in here. And looks like we'll get into a little bit darker greens. That's pretty. That's different. Kind of like a darker seafoam green. Olive type of green. Blue green. Doesn't look like we have a standard green though. Kind of a darker version of that. Then we have, like I said, one brown. It is pretty. Would be nice to have like a tan and maybe a dark brown, but this is only a 36 set, so. Then we have our grays. Some cool grays. Very much a blue or purple gray. Darker gray, and finally our black. Now, not a real black, it's kind of real dark gray. All right, let me quickly get these back in here. I think I'll pause and I'll be right back. All righty, one word about putting these back in for storage. Make sure you put them back in the way they came out, with the clips up, because if you just put them in every which way, some of them will have the clip on the side or whatnot, they won't fit. So make sure you put the clips up. Just a word of caution. All right, so that again is the 30 set. I'm going to zoom you back out. Let's take a look at this 12 set that I think, oh, these are big mamba jambas. Look at them fat babies. Oh, pretty colors. Let's look at a pastel purple. You knew I was going to pick that, right? So it does say wide tip on here. Again, I think that's just on there for them. All right, these do have to be primed, so they are your true acrylic paint pens. Shake gently several times. Press the tip down for a while. Start painting. Recap tightly after use. So, let's see how big this is. Big. So, these would be nice to do a background, right? Yeah. So, if you're not familiar with how to prime an acrylic paint pen, like it says, you shake them. Now, last time I talked about, you know, that roller ball inside to mix up the paint. Those other ones weren't true acrylic paint pens. These are. So you have to shake them to mix up that paint inside. So let's do that. They are quite noisy. These anyhow, because they, you know, they have to have a bigger roller ball in them. So you just shake that paint up. To prime them, you push down on them several times, and this just starts getting that paint flowing into the tip. Some I have found in the past, some take longer than others to prime. You can see it is coming through now. Ooh, pretty color. Okay, so what I'm going to do, oh, and they do cap park on the end, so that's nice. I'm going to go through, I'm going to pause again. I'm going to go through and I'm going to prime all these so I don't have to do that on camera and bore you to death. So again, I'll be right back. All right, all primed and ready to go. Yeah. These are so big when you shake them, they kind of remind you of those aerosol cans that you have to shake up in order to use. Okay, I am going to start with the white, which of course you're not going to really be able to see, but we always like our white acrylic. Let me zoom you back in. So you can kind of see the white. We have like a cream color. Once they're primed, you don't have to prime them again unless they've been sitting for quite a while. You may have to, well, you should always shake them up again just to mix up that paint. And then you may have to prime it again if, like I said, they've been sitting a while and it has dried out a little. But a really pretty pale yellow. We have a bright yellow. Almost like a neon color. We have this pretty pale pink. These primed really easily. Did not take too long at all. Just pressing up and down, you know, a number of times. Another neon color, pink. Those will catch your eye, and so I did kind of show you this pastel purple. Isn't that gorgeous? Then we do have another purple. So we kind of have two pinks, two purples, two blues, two greens. So, of course, no blacks. I mean, no browns in the set. Isn't that a gorgeous color? So then we have like a light and a dark of each color. Beautiful baby blue. It's like a cerulean blue. Love that color. And we have a lighter green. Love that color too. So we have some really pretty pastels in here. As you can see, they're very juicy. So if you do use these, make sure you give them enough time to dry before you put your hand over them or you close your book. And a very nice black in this one. So this won't take too long to put these back, so I'm not going to pause again. But again, they come in this nice heavy-duty cardboard box for storage. So that is where I'm going to be keeping mine. You know me, I usually organize everything in cases, pencil cases, marker cases. Not these. These are going to stay in their nice heavy-duty boxes. Let's zoom back out. And let's look at our colors. Now again, this is only a 36 set of the acrylic marker set, and then the big tip is only a 12. So have to be, conscious of that when we determine, and look at the colors. So we do have these yellows. We have quite a number of pinks. So in my personal opinion, could have done away maybe with a pink or two and given us another brown or two. One red. No oranges. That's another thing. No orange. We do have the 3 blue. This one could have been maybe, these are a little similar. The 4 purple, which is nice. A lot of green. While I know people like green, again, maybe could have taken one away. Would be nice to have a regular green. This blue green's about the closest. And then, yeah, the 1 brown, and then the 4 grays. For a 36 set, maybe 3 grays would have been enough. And then the black, of course. So that's, again, just my personal opinions. So on the 12 set of the big tips, what do you guys think about those colors? Again, no orange. I do like the fact that we get a light and a dark color. However, yeah, not quite sure what else I would suggest in here. Maybe other than having a brown, maybe not having these quite so neon, unless you are the type that would use, the neon colors, and some of you may. Otherwise, I love that purple. Can you think of a scenario where you would use these big tip markers? I do love the brush tips that are very, very nice. All right. So, yeah, let's zoom out a little more. Okay, so that is the swatching of these two. I will leave links to both of these down below in the description if you want to go check them out. I do think they're pretty nice. They are heavy duty, that's for sure, with these nice boxes. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this swatching video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave that thumbs up button before leaving, and leave any questions, comments, concerns down in the comment section below. Any questions, I will try to answer them to the best of my ability. If I don't know the answer, I will try to find that out for you. Of course, if you're not already subscribed, please consider doing so. I usually try to post at least one video every single day. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day. I'll see you in my next video. And as always, happy coloring. Bye, guys.